Okay, so question 6. For a particular reaction, delta H is equal to 120.5 kilojoules. So let me write this down. And delta S is equal to 758.2 joules per Kelvin. And what is the delta G for this reaction at 298 Kelvin? Okay, so I wrote down all of the variables that were given. So to answer this question is actually pretty simple, since the delta G of formation, or the delta G of the reaction, can be calculated by taking the delta H and subtracting T times the delta S. So delta H is referred to as the enthalpy of the system. T is just temperature, and delta S is the entropy. Delta G is Gibbs free energy. Okay, so before we plug in all the values, I just want to double check to make sure that all the units should be kind of similar to each other so that everything can balance out nicely. So if we look at our enthalpy and entropy values, the enthalpy is in kilojoules and the entropy is in joules per Kelvin. So I'm just going to convert my entropy into kilojoules as well by dividing by 1,000. So 758.2 is also equal to 0.7582 kilojoules per Kelvin. Okay, so after that conversion, we can plug everything into the equation. Enthalpy is 120.5 kilojoules. T is just 298 Kelvin. And the delta S is 0.7582 kilojoules per Kelvin. So now our kilojoules should cancel out. And then we are left with our value, our Kelvin will cancel out, and we're left with our value in kilojoules, which is negative 105.44 kilojoules. Okay, so the junior tutor said that the Gibbs free energy of a system is a thermodynamic potential associated with a chemical reaction that can be used to do work. The change in the Gibbs free energy, delta G, that occurs during a reaction is equal to the difference in the change in the enthalpy of the system, delta H, and the change in the product of the temperature times the entropy of the system. Okay, so this can mathematically be expressed as the following. At constant temperature, this can be simplified. So calculating delta G for the reaction, delta G is equal to delta H minus T times delta S. And they also got negative 105.4. So since delta G is negative, we can say that the reaction is spontaneous when temperature is equal to 298. Yep, so this solution is correct.